Hey everyone, welcome to part 3 of how I would write a Star vs. the Forces of Evil continuation. It's been fun making these videos, but all good things must come to an end. I promise this won't be the last time I talk about the series, but this is where my idea of a continuation reaches its conclusion. So how does it end? Let's jump into episode 9 to find out. Episode 9A picks up with Moon and River returning in defeat. Moon's people are concerned, but she assures them that she'll win the last competition while smiling. Her people believe her, and they head back to their homes. However, once Moon gets back in her home, she drops her smile. While Moon is concerned about losing, River thinks that everything has been a lot of fun. He views this as just a fun game he's playing with his daughter. Moon just rolls her eyes at this and wishes that he would take this more seriously. At night, Moon is unable to sleep and goes for a walk. That's where she runs into Mina, who asks if she reconsidered her offer. The episode ends with Moon just looking unsure as the screen goes black. Episode 9B is the return of the Ponyhead show. Ponyhead wants to interview Star and Marco, and they think that it's related to how they're competing to become the new rulers of Mewni. However, she ends up asking questions about their relationship instead. You also see Star Fan 13 return, but her name's changed to Starco Fan 13. It's mostly a fun episode and an excuse to answer questions about them. If you have any Starco questions you think would be asked in this episode, leave them in the comments. I'll try to put as many as I can when I write these episodes out on my fanfic account. Episode 10A involves Star and Marco training for their final challenge. This idea is mostly an excuse for Ruberia to play a workout song for them. After all, if you had the great Patrick Stump on your voice cast, you might as well get him to sing. It would also be perfect to have it as a parody of cheesy workout music from the 80s, like in Gravity Falls when Dipper is training to become a man. Episode 10B involves Janet and Tom again, but they're with Jackie and Chloe this time. Jackie offered to teach him how to skate, and Tom took the offer after Janet teased him about being scared. Unfortunately, when Tom first tries it, he keeps falling. However, Tom starts to get the hang of it, shocking Janet that he's doing so good. However, he falls again, and Janet gets scared because he fell from a greater height, and she thinks he's seriously hurt. Luckily, Tom is okay and he gets back up. He asks her why she was worried about him, and Janet plays it off like she was just joking. In the background, Chloe comments that Janet is having trouble hiding her feelings, and Jackie agrees with her. Episode 11 is a half-hour episode meant as a clip show. Star and her friends are making a photo album of all their memories. The idea of this episode isn't just a break before the finale, but also an excuse to make callbacks to the original series. Also, you can answer some questions fans have wondered, like, did Marco really love Star at first sight? Or why were Ferguson and Alfonso always gone? Yes, even they're in this episode. Finally, it ends with them finishing up the album for now. Episode 12 is the half-hour finale of the final competition. Everyone's on the edge of their seat, wondering who will become the ruler of Mewni. As both teams arrive, Moon makes one last plea for Star to end this, but she refuses. In response, Moon turns away and prepares for what's next. The next competition is a game of flags, where anything goes. They start on opposite sides of the hill, which is larger than the one from Season 2, and get ready to go. Star keeps thinking about how the future of everyone could be at stake if she ends up losing. Finally, Eclipse does the countdown and signals for them to go. The race starts even, but Star and Marco catch the lead as Moon and River get distracted by the weather. The weather is also crazier than in Season 2. Star and Marco continue until some hooded people stop them. The leader removes their hood, revealing it's Mina. She announces that they can't let two brats take the crown, so she's there to stop them. Without any other choice, Star and Marco try to fight them off. While Star and Marco are fighting, their friends are stuck watching the competition with binoculars. They see the fight and beg Eclipse to stop the competition, but she reiterates that anything goes in a game of flags. They're concerned, but remember Eclipse is saying that, so Kelly calls Jorby and Ponyhead calls her sisters, and everyone gets ready. Back with Star and Marco, they are running out of energy. They're already climbing a giant hill, and now have to fight multiple people. Star goes to finish off Mina with a kick, but Mina grabs her leg and breaks it. As Star cries out in pain, Marco goes into a blind rage and punches Mina a few feet from them. Unfortunately, Marco is too exhausted to continue. It would take a miracle to save them, which he sees in the sky. First he sees Ponyhead and most of her sisters carrying Jackie, Chloe, and Jana. Next, Jorby jumps in, with Kelly and Tom on his back. They start fighting off the others and go to check on Star and Marco. Star tells them about her leg, so they help set it for her. Finally, they get her and Marco on top of Jorby so they can finish the competition. As Eclipse has said, anything goes in this competition. As Star and Marco get back in the race, River and Moon get a glimpse of them. River pulls out his binoculars, wondering how Star and Marco are doing. He's shocked to see that not only do they look like they've been in a fight, but he sees that Star has a split on her leg. When Moon hears him mention that, she lets out, "Mina told me she wouldn't seriously injure her." River hears this and asks what Moon is talking about, and she tells him everything. After revealing that she made a deal with Mina, River gets mad and asks why she would put their only daughter in danger. She tells him she didn't mean for that, but River calls her out for trusting a nut job like Mina again. He also says that Mewni would be in danger if Moon took the throne again because she'll do anything, include hurt their own daughter. Before this can go any further, Alfonso and Ferguson are dropped on Moon and River, leading them to fall down the hill. They decided if the others were saving Star and Marco, they would stop Moon and River to make it even. With every distraction out of the way, Star and Marco reach the top and become the new rulers of Mewni. Eclipsa goes to congratulate them and hand the crown over to Star. Even though Star is in pain, she's happy to know that she'll be in charge of Mewni's future. Shortly after, everyone else arrives and celebrates with them. Even River arrives, congratulating her while carrying Ferguson and Alfonso with him. He apologizes for Moon's actions and tells her he's never been more proud to be her father. The finale ends with everyone celebrating, while Moon just walks away, unable to face her daughter. And that was part 3 of How I'd Write a Star vs. the Forces of Evil continuation. Thank you guys again for checking out these videos. This 3-part series has helped my channel grow a lot, and I'm excited to see where this channel will go from here. I know it ends on a cliffhanger, so I have an idea for anyone who wants me to make another season. At the time of posting this, part 2 hasn't reached 10 likes, which was my goal to write out those 4 episodes. So for part 3, I'll keep that goal at 10. However, if you want to see me make another season, I'll make one if all 3 videos individually get 20 likes. Again, thank you to everyone who has been following these videos, and hopefully I will get to continue this idea in the future. But for now, I have some ideas on where to go next with my channel. What are those ideas? You'll have to stick around to find out. If you enjoyed my writing, check out my original book on Amazon, Roxy Kitsune and the Desert Vixens. The link to that and my other social media accounts will be in the description. Also, consider checking out my other videos, such as my interviews. I'm Marco Strange. Stay safe, stay strange.